Some cars were built for speed, some were built for style, and a rare few, they were built to be unforgettable. Stick around and see how many of these legendary TV and movie cars you still remember. In Smokey and the Bandit, the 1977 Pontiac Trans Am stole the show alongside Burt Reynolds. Pontiac provided 4 cars for filming, actually 1976 models, with 1977 front-end facelifts. The film's success sent Trans Am sales soaring, and the engine sounds, dubbed from a '55 Chevy for extra growl. Reynolds was gifted a promo Trans Am, which later sold for nearly $500,000 at auction. Steve McQueen's 1968 Mustang GT 390 Fastback and Bullet redefined the movie car chase. 2 Highland Green Mustangs were modified for the film, featuring reinforced suspensions and camera mounts. The chase scene's raw engine sounds and lack of music set a new standard for realism. One of the original Mustangs resurfaced decades later, selling at auction in 2020 for $3.4 million. Built for speed and wrapped in mystery, the Dodge M4S Turbo Interceptor turned heads in the Wraith. Originally a prototype developed by Dodge and PPG, it packed 440 horsepower and could hit 195 miles per hour. Its futuristic lines and real-world performance made it a cult classic among car and sci-fi fans alike. With its red scanner bar and voice modulator, KITT from Knight Rider became the most unforgettable car on 80s television. Based on a 1982 Pontiac Trans Am, the high-tech ride was packed with fictional AI features and sleek black styling that boosted real-world sales. It wasn't just fast, it was futuristic. Christine took the 1958 Plymouth Fury from classic to killer. Brought to life in Stephen King's horror tale, the car repaired itself and eliminated anyone who got in its way. Though the Fury originally came only in white, filmmakers had the cars painted red to match King's vision, and the result was unforgettable. The Monkey Mobile, a customized 1966 Pontiac GTO, became an iconic symbol in the 1966 TV show, The Monkees. Designed by Dean Jeffries, it featured a split 2-piece windshield, a convertible top, and exaggerated tail lamps. 2 cars were built, one for the show and another for promotional events. The Monkey Mobile's unique design and association with the band made it a fan favorite. Fred Sanford's 1951 Ford F1 pickup was more than just a prop in Sanford and Son. It was a character in its own right. The weathered red truck perfectly matched Sanford's junk dealer persona. After the show ended, Red Fox kept the truck, which was later restored and displayed in Ohio. In the early seasons of Miami Vice, Sonny Crockett's sleek black Ferrari was actually a cleverly disguised 1976 Chevrolet Corvette C3. Modified by McBurney Coachcraft to resemble a 1972 Ferrari 365 GTS4 Daytona Spider, this replica captured the essence of Italian luxury. The car met a dramatic end when it was destroyed by a Stinger missile in Season 3, a scene that marked a turning point in the series. John Milner's bright yellow 1932 Ford 5-window coupe in American Graffiti epitomized the hot rod culture of the early 60s. Director George Lucas selected the car for its authentic street racer look, complete with a chopped top and exposed headers. The car's prominence in the film helped revive interest in traditional hot rods. The Coyote X from Hardcastle and McCormick was a futuristic sports car, built on a Volkswagen chassis with a Porsche 914 engine. Its sleek design was based on the McLaren M6 GT, giving it a distinctive appearance that captivated viewers. The car's unique build made it a standout among TV vehicles of the era. Starsky's bright red 1975 Ford Gran Torino, adorned with a distinctive white vector stripe, became an icon of 1970s television. The car's unique appearance was so popular that Ford produced 1,305 limited edition replicas in 1976. Despite actor Paul Michael Glazer's initial dislike, dubbing it the striped tomato, the Torino's fame endured, with original models now prized by collectors. Greased Lightning, the fantasy hot rod from Greece, started as a dilapidated 1948 Ford Deluxe convertible. Transformed by the T-Birds in a dream sequence, it featured a sleek white paint job and flashy chrome details. The car's real-world counterpart is now displayed at the Volo Auto Museum, preserving its cinematic legacy. The 1981 DeLorean DMC-12, with its stainless steel body and gull-wing doors, became legendary as Doc Brown's time machine in Back to the Future. Only about 9,000 units were produced before the company folded in 1982. Today, the DeLorean remains a coveted collector's item, with restored models fetching high prices. The Black Beauty from the Green Hornet was a 1966 Chrysler Imperial Crown, customized by Dean Jeffries with advanced weaponry and gadgets. Its sleek black design concealed features like machine guns and rockets, making it a formidable crime-fighting vehicle. Only a few originals survive, cherished by collectors and fans alike. James Bond's 1976 Lotus Esprit S1 in The Spy Who Loved Me wasn't just a car, it transformed into a submarine. Nicknamed Wet Nelly, this custom-built vehicle featured retractable wheels, fins, and propellers for underwater navigation. In 2013, Elon Musk purchased the original for nearly $1 million, inspired by its innovative design. In Corvette Summer, Mark Hamill's character restores a stolen 1973 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray with a flamboyant custom design. The car's distinctive look made it a standout, and one of the customized Corvettes used in the film was even reported stolen from the MGM studio lot during production. In the Gumball Rally, a 1970 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow added a touch of luxury to the high-speed cross-country race. The film featured a diverse array of vehicles, including this elegant Rolls-Royce, showcasing the eclectic mix of cars in the rally. In the 2000 remake of Gone in 60 Seconds, Eleanor was a customized 1967 Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500. 11 replicas were built for the film, with 5 destroyed during stunts. Nicolas Cage and producer Jerry Bruckheimer each kept one of the surviving cars, cementing Eleanor's status as a modern muscle car icon. Following the destruction of his previous car, Crockett was gifted a white 1986 Ferrari Testarossa by Lieutenant Castillo. This authentic Ferrari, with its distinctive side strakes and powerful 4.9-liter flat 12 engine, became synonymous with the show's high-octane style. The Testarosa's presence solidified Miami Vice's reputation for blending fashion, music, and automotive excellence. In King of the Mountain, Steve's silver Porsche 356 Speedster captivated audiences with its sleek design. However, the car was actually a replica built on a Volkswagen Beetle chassis, chosen to emulate the iconic Speedster without risking a rare original. Despite being a kit car, its performance in the film's climactic race scene left a lasting impression on car enthusiasts. The 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California Spider in Ferris Bueller's Day Off is unforgettable, but the film didn't use a real Ferrari. Instead, 3 replicas were built by Medina Design and Development, featuring Ford V8 engines and fiberglass bodies. One of these replicas sold at auction for over $300,000, highlighting its enduring appeal. Dean Winchester's 1967 Chevrolet Impala in Supernatural is more than a car, it's a character. Nicknamed Baby, this black 4-door hardtop was passed down from Dean's father and became the brothers' trusted companion. The Impala's trunk housed their arsenal, and its presence was so integral that an entire episode was filmed from its perspective. The Lamborghini Countach LP 400S in the Cannonball Run was more than just eye candy. It was a star. Driven by Adrienne Barbeau and Tara Buckman's characters, the black Countach featured distinctive modifications like a front spoiler and extra antennas. Its iconic status was cemented when it was inducted into the U.S. Library of Congress in 2021 as a culturally significant vehicle. In the 1977 horror film The Car, a menacing black vehicle terrorizes a small desert town. This sinister machine was a heavily modified 1971 Lincoln Continental Mark III, customized by renowned car designer George Barris. Barris, famous for creating the 1966 Batmobile, transformed the Continental into a faceless villain with a matte black finish and sunken headlights, giving it a demonic presence. 4 cars were built for the film, 3 for stunts and 1 for close-ups, with the stunt cars destroyed during production. The Ark II was a 44-foot-long, 6-wheeled mobile laboratory built on a 1971 Ford C-Series C700 cab-over chassis with a fiberglass body designed by the Brubaker Group. Its futuristic design featured a removable nose section to allow the driver visibility during road travel. The vehicle housed advanced technology for its time, including a laboratory and living quarters for the crew. The Ark II also carried a smaller vehicle called the Roamer, a modified Brubaker box based on a Volkswagen chassis used for missions requiring more maneuverability. The Ark II's unique design left a lasting impression on viewers of the 1976 television series. The A-Team's 1983 GMC Vandora van became an iconic symbol of the show's action-packed adventures. With its distinctive two-tone black and metallic gray paint job, red stripe and rooftop spoiler, the van was as stylish as it was functional. Inside, it featured swivel captain's chairs, a CB radio, and ample space for the team's gear. The Vandora's rugged appearance and versatility made it the perfect vehicle for the A-Team's daring missions. In the Rockford Files, Jim Rockford's gold 1977 Pontiac Firebird Esprit was as much a character as the detective himself. While the Esprit trim was chosen for its understated look, the cars used in the series were actually Formula models modified to resemble Esprits. This choice provided the necessary performance for the show's frequent car chases while maintaining Rockford's everyday man's image. The General Lee, a 1969 Dodge Charger, was the star of the Dukes of Hazzard. With its bright orange paint, 01 emblazoned on the doors, and a Confederate flag on the roof, the car was instantly recognizable. Known for its high-flying stunts and signature Dixie horn, over 300 Chargers were used during the show's run, with only a few surviving today. The 1966 Batmobile, featured in the classic Batman TV series, was built on a 1955 Lincoln Futura concept car. Customized by George Barris, it boasted Bat-themed modifications like a distinctive front end, bubble canopy, and tail fins. This iconic vehicle became a symbol of 1960s pop culture. In Risky Business, Tom Cruise's character famously drove a 1979 Porsche 928. This particular car featured a 4.5-liter V8 engine and a 5-speed manual transmission. One of the original film cars sold at auction for $1.98 million in 2021. The Bluesmobile in The Blues Brothers was a 1974 Dodge Monaco, portrayed as a decommissioned police car with a 440 Magnum engine. Its durability and performance were central to the film's high-octane chase scenes, solidifying its place in cinematic history. B.J. McKay's red and white Kenworth K100 Aerodyne wasn't just a truck, it was a co-star. The 1980 cabover, with its distinctive paint job and chrome accents, became instantly recognizable as it rolled across America's highways, alongside BJ's chimpanzee companion Bear. After the show ended, one of the original trucks was discovered in Georgia and meticulously restored by Craig and Paul Sagehorn. Today, it still hauls freight and makes appearances at truck shows, keeping the spirit of the series alive. In The Fast and the Furious, Brian O'Connor, played by Paul Walker, drives a 1994 Toyota Supra Mk4. This car, featuring a 2JZ GTE engine and extensive modifications, became an icon of the franchise. One of the original film cars sold at auction for $550,000 in 2021. Tom Selleck's Ferrari 308 GTS in Magnum PI wasn't just cool, it was aspirational. Throughout the show's run, Ferrari rotated between multiple models, but the 1979 GTS with its Targa top and classic red finish stole the spotlight. It helped define the exotic car craze of the 1980s and turned the 308 into a pop culture icon. Few cars look as wild or as menacing as Max's pursuit special in Mad Max. The 1973 Ford Falcon XB GT Coupe was heavily modified with a protruding blower, flared fenders, and a matte black finish that gave it a feral, road warrior presence. It became the ultimate symbol of high-octane chaos in a world gone mad. When Harrison Ford showed up in American Graffiti, he was behind the wheel of a sinister black '55 Chevy 150. It wasn't just for show. It had real drag racing pedigree, having previously starred in Two-Lane Blacktop. This car screamed attitude and helped cement the film's hot rod legacy. No family car is more hilariously infamous than the Wagon Queen family truckster, built from a 1979 Ford LTD Country Squire and heavily altered for National Lampoon's Vacation. It was a rolling joke, complete with 8 headlights, wood grain siding, and pea green paint. A disaster on wheels, and totally unforgettable. Dominic Toretto's 1970 Dodge Charger RT in The Fast and the Furious is a beastly machine, equipped with a supercharged 426 HEMI V8 engine. It delivers over 900 horsepower, making it a formidable presence on the street. The car's iconic wheel stand during the final race was achieved using a hydraulic ram, showcasing its raw power and cinematic flair. In Vanishing Point, the 1970 Dodge Challenger RT takes center stage. Most of the cars used in the film were equipped with 440 cubic inch V8 engines and 4-speed manual transmissions, providing the necessary muscle for the film's high-speed chases. Interestingly, some of the vehicles were originally painted green, but were repainted white for the movie. The Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters is a 1959 Cadillac Miller Meteor Sentinel, originally a combination ambulance hearse. After extensive modifications, including the addition of ghost-detecting equipment and distinctive sirens, it became the Ghostbusters' primary mode of transportation. The vehicle's unique design and functionality have made it a beloved symbol of the franchise. In Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof, the 1971 Chevrolet Nova driven by stuntman Mike is a menacing presence. Outfitted with a 350 cubic inch V8 engine, TH350 transmission, and a fully functional roll cage, this car was built for high-speed chases and stunts. Its matte black paint and skull and crossbones hood decal add to its intimidating appearance. Charles Jefferson's 1979 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 and Fast Times at Ridgemont High epitomized late 70s American muscle. The silver Z28, with its distinctive two-tone blue stripes and optional T-tops, became a symbol of teenage rebellion. Its memorable destruction by Spicoli added a touch of dark humor to the film. James Bond's Aston Martin DB5, introduced in Goldfinger, set the standard for spy cars. Equipped with gadgets like machine guns, an ejector seat, and revolving license plates, it became synonymous with 007's suave image. The DB5's legacy endures, with original models fetching millions at auction. In Menace II Society, the 1970 Buick Electra 225, affectionately known as the Deuce and a Quarter, represented street prestige. Its spacious interior and smooth ride made it a favorite among characters, reflecting the cultural significance of luxury sedans in urban communities. Herbie, the mischievous 1963 Volkswagen Beetle, wasn't just a car, he was a star. Painted pearl white with red, white, and blue racing stripes and the number 53, Herbie first appeared in Disney's The Love Bug in 1968. It's interesting to note that Volkswagen had no involvement with the film and didn't allow the VW logo to appear on screen. Multiple Beetles were used during production, each modified for different stunts, including one with a rear-mounted camera for interior self-driving shots. With a full film series, a TV show, and a comeback in Herbie Fully Loaded, 2005, this little bug earned a massive place in movie car history. The Landmaster from Damnation Alley wasn't just a movie prop, it was a real engineering marvel. Built by custom car legend Dean Jeffries in 1976, it featured 12 wheels mounted on tri-star assemblies that could roll over almost any obstacle. The Landmaster was fully operational, amphibious, and could reach speeds up to 60 miles per hour. After filming, it lived a second life appearing in parades, TV shows, and auto exhibitions, securing its place as one of sci-fi cinema's most unique vehicles. Which one brought back the best memories for you, and which ones do you think we missed? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this ride down memory lane, be sure to give the video a like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.